hey, what's up, y'all? Like, this frequency transmission, man, shit, is mainly about these motherfucking court systems, shit like that. Particularly if you are a parent, particularly if you are a parent and shit like that. Yeah, just know. I'm like, fine if you don't want to go through that battle. Fine you want to keep things country cool, Torian and ish like that. For you and young ones, fine. I don't blame you because I've been there. I found that it's easy to fall in that trap. I've been I've been there. I've been there. Like shoot. I've been there. Okay? But just know. I was like, what is you really going to stand on if there be a downturn in that wheel of fortune on your back? What is you gonna do then? What you gonna do then? What you gonna do then? Because we know. I'm like, we know. we know, and if you Jupiterian, you spiritually awakened, and you is spiritually enlightened. And you is spiritually lying and stuff like that. We know what that system. I'm like, we know what that system run off of. We already know, like that. The one who got the most coins, they fucking win the game. Period. The one who has the most coins. That's the way that shit is rigged. And I'm spitting truths. That's the way that shit is rigged and set up. I'm like, you got two choices. I'm like, shoot. That's why that shit is rigged and set up. So why even play by it? Like, why even play by their rules and by their system and stuff like that? Cause I see some folks like, we ain't. I'm like, but you so motherfucking proud and shit like that. At least if you're not even like haven't even thought of a frequency of a way past the shit and shit like that. Or thought a way past that shit. At least be like, well, I still got meditate on that. I still got to be illuminated on that shit. You know? I still got to be illuminated on that shit like that. Yeah. I'm like, that shit you can do. Like that shit you do to keep a certain amount of securities and shit like that. But if it's costing you leveling up on your spiritual path, I mean, we all got different patterns. If it costs you level up, then go and do that shit, me. But at the same time, man, that's all I gotta say. That's all I gotta say. If it's costing you to level up on your spiritual path and stuff like that, to participate. Like, this ain't for you. If that's it, this ain't for you then. This ain't for you then. To participate. To do certain type of work and stuff like that to keep your amount of to keep your comfort, your security, your this and that, your this and that, stuff like that. But some of y'all know better. Like some of y'all absolutely freaking know better and stuff like that. But choose to play it the fuck. Some of y'all know better. Okay, if you if you there in your path and stuff like that, you might well drop your ego and say so. And say so. I'm not ready to expand that for. It's alright. We all been there, but to act, but to daggum act like it is when you ain't. Oh, hell no, hell no, hell no. Act like this when you ain't. Oh, hell no, no. But yeah, yeah, like I'm saying, like shit. I'm like shit. Yeah, this. Isaiah shit. Shit by now. Shit by now. I'm gonna tell you. By now, I'm gonna tell you shit like that. If you not figure out ways to subterfuge the shit, if you're not figuring ways to subterfuge the shit like that, give these do energy alignments, particularly, man, particularly for us higher plane beings, particularly for us higher plane beings and shit like that, then what is you doing? What is you doing? Really? What is you doing? What is you doing? Crying in the woods. Making noise. What is you doing? Like, what is you doing? If you can't look at the whole, you can't look at the whole totality of it all, then what is you doing? What is you doing? And one more thing, like one more thing, I would like to exchange frequencies on. One more thing. For those of y'all and this thing gonna hurt me because some, you know what, some of y'all pages, some of y'all daggone pages up out there and shit like that. I mean, I understand and shit like that. You know, you got hurt by romantic affairs and shit like that. I understand you got hurt by romantic affairs, shit like that, to a point that you become dwarf and infantilize on some shit and shit like that. So yeah, God, you pages and pages, you can snicker all you fucking want to and shit like that. You could fucking snicker all you want to shit like that, cause you know, like I said, you snicker all you want to shit like that, like real. Okay, now what I was about to say about these romantic affairs and shit like that. Okay, sometimes a thing develop between a page and a queen. Sometimes a thing develop between a page and a queen and shit like that. And it be vice versa sometimes shit like that. You know? It be vice versa sometimes shit like that. Like, just because just because somebody is mature enough, I'm saying real truth. Just because somebody is mature enough to return affection, but, and I understand, I understand. I understand we all been hurt. I understand shit. If you, man, speaking 3D terms, shit, if you have reached a certain age stage, you know, late second decade, early third decade and shit like that, like, man, you been hurt. You been hurt. I understand you been hurt, stuff like that. But just because somebody is mature enough to return your affection, I want to know where the fuck is y'all doing? What? I mean, what the fuck? Where the fuck y'all doing that from? Where in the fuck y'all doing from? And I'm speaking as a higher plane being, a higher level being, my own self. Where the fuck is y'all doing that from? Trillion. Where the fuck y'all doing that from? Just cause somebody actually return your affections and shit like that, because they are empathetic, and sympathetic enough to understand what it's like to be seen somewhere rejected and heartbroken and shit like that. Like, you know, rejected, heartbroken, in despair, in despondent, stuff like that, because they been there sometime. That said does not make them weak. Now that's a problem with you. That's a problem with you needing to expand and mature and level up to understand that shit. Okay. Okay, that somebody is capable of being in that energy. That somebody actually capable of being in that energy. Somebody's heart is actually that big. Somebody got enough experience for shit. Somebody being that shit their damn self and shit like that. Otherwise, you just been. But yeah, peace, love, and Gnosis, y'all. That's bad.